It's 1 in the morning and I just got back from work on Valentine's Day. And I'm on some like Bart Simpson fuck love shit right now. It was so busy. But I thought of this really funny joke. I thought of this really funny joke before I clocked into work, and I only just remembered it. And so I'm gonna tell you a really funny joke. There's this woman. Her name's like Ashley or something, and she's like 22, and she's majoring in like accounting. She's at this like super prestigious university, one of the good accounting universities, and she got this job recently at this like indoor spa, like one of those like strip mall, you know what what I'm talking about. I've never been into like a single one of those, but I'm just gonna assume that I have the right details in my brain. She started like working there because the rates and hours and stuff were good, and she couldn't find anything else, but like she hates her job there, and like so she's like stressed out like fucking crazy at college because she's like trying to work on her accounting degree, and like she just wants to be like an accountant because like I don't know, her uncle was an accountant. She has accounting major friends, and they're all thinking like it looks like a pretty good line of work. And so she's like, yeah, why not? Like she enjoys accounting or whatever. So yeah, that's why she's majoring in it. But her boss kind of hates her for some reason. And 3 weeks into her job at this indoor spa, she's late for the first time. She's in traffic, and she it's just traffic and shit, and she runs 5 minutes late. And her boss gets like super fucking mad. He's like, it's your responsibility to be to work on time. You shouldn't have been 5 minutes late. Her boss is a misogynist. And she's like, oh yeah, I was in traffic, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. And like her boss has been late like 2 times while she's been there, by the way. Like he's being a total hypocrite. But she's like, yeah, and then people have appointments or whatever, and she's like doing like foot massages or whatever. And then the next day her class runs like 20 minutes late, and it's a 40-minute drive to her work, and it's like the way the times are lining up, it's like the traffic is like multiplying exponentially. So like by the time she's able to leave, the traffic's like so much worse than it was. So she winds up being a half hour late that day. And she texts beforehand. She texts her boss. She's like, hey, my class is running super behind. I can't leave yet. She lets him know like a good bit ahead of time. But her boss still gets like really mad. He like had there not he like almost like chews her out like in the building, but then like there's customers there. He doesn't want to look like an asshole, but he's like livid and shit, right? Shit, hold on. Got an oatmeal raisin cookie at Subway. It's pretty good. So she wait, hold on, hold on. So her boss is like pissed, right? Like on the verge of firing her and shit. Because he hates her for some reason. And you know, now like this whole time there's a bunch of tension in the workplace. Her boss is like, why is she keep being late? Why is and she's just like wondering why like her boss is like hates her so much, right? Because like she shouldn't be late, but also like, you know, it's like circumstantial reasoning, like her boss is being really unreasonable about it, especially because he's been like, you know, late as well. Like he was an hour late at one point, and you know, no one said anything about that because he was the boss. So a day goes by and nothing happens because it's her day off. But then the next day she has a shift that's supposed to start at well, let's say 3 o'clock, and you know, time goes by, 3 o'clock passes, she's not there, and her boss is like, here we go, she's late again. Then an hour passes and she's still not there. You know, and that's like, this is like a relatively popular indoor spa or like salon, or I don't know. You know, and there's like someone who booked like a foot massage for 3:30, and then, you know, she was supposed to be there, but you know, she just wasn't at work. She didn't like text anything, she didn't say anything, and then it wasn't until 5 p.m., 2 hours after her shift was supposed to start, where she ran into the building, you know, like sweating, gasping, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm late, I'm so sorry I'm late. Just like profusely apologizing, and like her boss is like, what the fuck, you know? And she starts rambling. She's like, my phone was dead, I couldn't text anyone, no one would let me borrow their phone. She's like, I had the worst day, and it's like, whatever, and like the boss was like, I don't care about any of that, just tell me right now, we have like several customers that you were supposed to be helping that we had to, you know, turn down because we're not staffed enough, so they had to wait extra long, you know. We have one person who was supposed to get a 3:30 foot massage that stormed out angrily because they were tired of waiting, and they were like, and they have been all on this whole spiel about, you know, you lost a loyal customer today. You know, this place lost a loyal customer because Ashlyn was late. And the boss was like, give me one reason you couldn't give this foot massage, and Ashley goes, my car was towed. Car was towed. It was towed.